Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Tonight's episode of WWE SmackDown will continue the build for Night of Champions 2025. Undisputed WWE Champion John Cena is set to compete as he will face Ron Killings in a singles bout. Additionally, the semi-finals of King and Queen of the Ring matches are also scheduled to take place. In this article, we will discuss 5 things that could happen on the blue brand this week. CENA and R-Truth are set to lock horns, but the franchise player is also scheduled to face the best in the world at the upcoming Saudi Arabia show. Considering the rivalry between Punk and Cena, Nick Aldis may take a bold decision on tonight's SmackDown. The National Treasure might ban the Second City Saint from ringside for the Ron Killings versus John Cena match. This might allow Killings or Cena to have a clean win in this singles showdown. Randy Orton will clash with Sami Zayn in the semi-finals of the King of the Ring tournament. The Legend Killer is one of the favorites among fans, but on the other side, Sami has the chance to finally get a world title shot, as the winner will get a title shot at WWE SummerSlam 2025. However, the Apex Predator may likely walk out as the winner of this semi-final match. This possibility also increases considering the subtle spoiler of the match, where in the preview poster, the crown is on the head of Randy Orton. Trish Stratus is anticipated to make her return on tonight's SmackDown. Her return could be to set up a match for the Evolution to Premium live event. One of the potential scenarios that could unfold on the show could see Trish returning and turning heel on Tiffany Stratton. This might set up Stratton versus Stratus for Evolution 2, with the WWE Women's title on the line. The new version of R-Truth is serious and demands respect. He ambushed John Cena twice on last week's SmackDown. In a shocking twist, Truth might beat the franchise player clean. On tonight's show, an angle like this will allow WWE to actually make Truth's character even better, and to book him as a serious star in the Stanford-based promotion. Further, Cena's loss will ignite more buzz for his match against CM Punk, as fans will expect a title change on the show. Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa are now on opposite sides. The Street Champion has already confirmed his appearance for this week's Solo also threatened the Samoan Werewolf to acknowledge him on tonight's show, or he would face consequences. Fatu will likely not do what Solo wants him to do, which could lead to Sikoa kicking the Samoan Werewolf out of his faction. The U.S. Champion could be ambushed by the new Bloodline members, along with Hikuleo potentially making his WWE TV debut as a heel star. WWE SmackDown has been brimming with chaos and unpredictability since WrestleMania 41 concluded, but tonight's show could be a pivotal turning point for multiple superstars and factions, with alliances shifting, personal rivalries escalating, and championship pursuits. Intensifying, the blue brand could be heading into one of its most explosive episodes in recent memory. The fallout from the past few weeks has created tension backstage and in the ring, and fans are expecting big twists and dramatic developments. From shocking bans to surprise heel turns, here are 5 key things that could happen on WWE SmackDown tonight. One of the most significant developments heading into tonight's SmackDown revolves around General Manager Nick Aldis and a major decision that could shake the locker room. Reports have indicated that Aldis has been growing increasingly frustrated with the actions of a former WWE champion who has been stirring controversy both on and off the screen. Speculation is running rampant that Nick Aldis could take the drastic step of banning this ex-champion from SmackDown, entirely, possibly indefinitely. While the identity of the superstar is being closely guarded, some believe it could be someone like AJ Styles, who recently reignited his darker persona and violently attacked officials and superstars alike. Others suspect it could be someone from the Bloodline faction who has been disrupting matches and refusing to adhere to management's directives. Regardless of who it is, a formal ban from SmackDown could set the tone for a larger storyline leading into SummerSlam and beyond, potentially signaling a power struggle between the authority figures and rebellious superstars. Meanwhile, in another storyline gaining major traction, Jacob Fatu's status remains uncertain. The Bloodline's newest enforcer made a monstrous impact during his surprise debut, but in recent weeks, his presence has been erratic. Many believe this inconsistency could be the result of internal issues among the Bloodline, especially after Solo Sikoa's leadership came under fire. There are whispers that Jacob Fatu may be out of action tonight, either due to suspension, injury, or strategic storyline redirection. If Fatu is written out temporarily, it may pave the way for a major realignment within the bloodline, perhaps even setting the stage for Roman Reigns' highly anticipated return. Fatu's absence could also spark new tensions among Solo Sikoa Tama, Tonga, and Tongaloa, who are now responsible for maintaining the bloodline's dominance in his absence. The group could implode under pressure, especially if Roman Reigns sends a message or reclaims authority from the shadows. Adding another twist to the show could be a possible heel turn from an Attitude Era legend, with WWE leaning heavily into nostalgia and multi-generational storytelling. There's increasing chatter that a returning veteran could be preparing to flip the script. The most prominent name floating around is Rob Van Dam, who recently made a surprise appearance backstage. While RVD has always been portrayed as a fan favorite, there is growing belief that WWE might reintroduce him in a darker role, perhaps aligning him with a younger heel faction or acting out of bitterness toward the newer generation. Such a move would not only shock the audience, but also give RVD a new creative edge in this final chapter of his career. This heel turn could be triggered during or after a match, potentially targeting someone like LA Knight or Kevin Owens and setting up a fresh rivalry for the summer months elsewhere on SmackDown. The women's division could see a major shakeup as top contenders battle for supremacy. With Tiffany Stratton's title reign now hanging by a thread, and stars like Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and Naomi all in hot pursuit, the blue brand may be ready for a massive multi-woman confrontation. Rumors suggest a surprise contender could be returning tonight, perhaps Charlotte, Flair, or even a call-up from NXT. The backstage tension between Jade and Naomi also continues to simmer, with hints that Jimmy Uso may make another controversial appearance in his wife's corner, creating yet another layer of drama. Stratton, meanwhile, is expected to confront her next challenger, face-to-face, possibly leading to a chaotic brawl or contract signing segment that doesn't go as planned. The title could truly be in jeopardy, and tonight's developments will be crucial in building toward a high-stakes title match at Money in the Bank or SummerSlam. Finally, SmackDown might feature the next step in the tag team division's evolution as multiple teams jockey for position. The Street Profits have regained momentum following Montez Ford's impressive singles run, but are now focused on capturing tag gold once again. However, with Pretty Deadly, the Brawling Brutes, and the new alliance between Grayson Waller and Austin Theory also in the mix, chaos could ensue. There's talk that Nick Aldis is planning to announce a tag team gauntlet or tournament to determine the next #1 contenders, with the winners facing the champions at the next Premium live event. Tensions could explode tonight as teams clash in and out of matches, especially if the champions, possibly a Town Down Under or Judgment Day's crossover faction, make their presence felt and stake their claim in dominant fashion. Surprises, betrayals, and impromptu alliances could all be in play, adding depth and unpredictability to a division that's finally getting renewed focus. As the WWE Universe tunes into SmackDown tonight, they'll be watching closely for explosive decisions, shocking returns, and bold character transformations. Whether it's Nick Aldis dropping a bombshell, banning a top-name Jacob Fatu, disappearing from action, or an Attitude Era icon showing his dark side, this episode could redefine storylines heading into the second half of 2025. With so many moving parts and potential swerves, the Blue Brand is poised for a night that could shape WWE's summer narrative and lay the foundation for major moments at Money in the Bank, SummerSlam, and beyond. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.